You mentioned the box is an example of technology that can nullify gravity. Briefly, where else in the world could one find a similar device?
You would find them in Egypt or Persia. You would find it in the temples in ancient times, in Spain or ancient Roman locations. The Egyptians in their temples, these would be coordinating places, you'll say. Direction.
In recent communications, I have asked about Coral Castle, and you have described the device hidden within the Coral Castle wall, which Edward Leeds Scowland used to float the huge stone blocks. I asked if there were any other devices like this elsewhere on the Earth at this time. You replied yes, that devices like this still exist in ancient Roman and Egyptian temples. I have compiled a list of famous ancient Roman temples and will ask you to locate them. For each one, please briefly tell if a device that can levitate stone is currently buried or concealed at the location. I don't care about any other items of archaeological interest, only if such a levitation device is at the location or not. First one is called Baalbek, also known as Heliopolis, a town 53 miles northeast of Beirut, Lebanon. Please locate Baalbek, also known as Heliopolis, a town 53 miles northeast of Beirut, Lebanon.
We have the place.
I was going to ask about this because near this place is a gigantic block of stone known as the Stone of the Pregnant Woman. It's no one can figure out completely how it got there, how it was moved, although there is speculation. So please, within this area, Baalbek, not necessarily where the stone is at, but there are ancient Roman ruins here, various temples. Please locate them and search them for this device that can levitate stone.
As we have gone through the various locations, this would be as to the area you have directed us. Underneath the sand there would be a large saber-looking like implement, or a piece of hose, you might say, with a special nozzle on it to give you some rudimentary indication. It would be bleached white in color. This would be part as a remnant of that was used into the resurrection of various statues, especially those that would be women with wings, or women with baskets, or women with sashes, or water-bearing women, or as this they would refer to fidelity and fertility in women as to the statue. This is in the end areas, and it is under the sand, and we have what would be a sandstorm or wind blowing quite significantly to uncover this implement. It's jagged. It has like thorns or leaves on it, The color is very, very white. There is part of this, it would not look as if it would be functional, but it would be part of this, it would be used. Therefore, to the question, yes, there is a remnant, an article, part of the device that would be used at the end of the device to point or direct the disturbing or to disrupt, if you will, causing vortices to occur in the magnetic and gravitational and electronic or electrical forces, rather. Direction.
Okay, thank you. The next location is known as the Pantheon at Piazza della Rotonda, 00186 in Rome, Italy. The Pantheon at Piazza della Rotonda, 00186, Rome, Italy. Please locate.
We have the facility or the place, yes.
Okay, it has served as a Roman Catholic church. Once again, please examine this area for the device that can levitate blocks of stone. Briefly, thank you.
We have the place empty in this regard. We have no pointer, no direction here, just emptiness. Would not be any evidence of this direction.
Thank you. The next area is Palmyra. It's an oasis 130 miles northeast of Damascus, Syria. Palmyra, or Palmyra, an oasis 130 miles northeast of Damascus, Syria. Same question. Does any device that can levitate stone exist here?
We have something that looks like blocks being stored one on top of the other. We are not sure if this is a device or this is just an anti-gravity erection. But here we have it building blocks one on top of the other. This is gray in matter, looks like cubes, and when they are put together it lights up. There is something here, yes. This is not the same device we are looking for, but would be considered part of the arrangement or part of that would be the, call it an elevator, more like a levitator direction.
Okay, thank you. In the same location, that you just examined, how about any specifics to assist someone who would go looking for this device? What is it concealed in anything? Is it buried? Where is it exactly?
We have come across it in the temple itself. It looked like square stones, but when put together, one on top of the other, they float or they become less weight or density. Simply in plain view, appears to be almost like discarded stones or rubble. It's in the open on the floor. We have a yellow, look like marble or slate floor. We have some drawing on the floor. These are along the side in front of an altar or bench. They look like they are just lined up, one on side by side. But when put together and put on top of it appears like a candle holder, has 4 handles or 4 sides, that they immediately balance themselves. Yes, this is a round globular implement at the bottom, and when put together, it causes a disturbance. But it would look like nothing, like simple stones. They have a curious sandy consistency. They could be polished. Yes, as we look inside, there seem to be some shiny or crystalline force inside. These would have the ability, as we have said, to act like an elevator or a levitator, levitating things, but straight up or vertical, no movement left or right. These were used to hold individuals at heights in which they would address murals or would be used to wash walls at great height without slipping or faltering. It would be controllable as well. Vertical lift could be increased or decreased. However, the appearance is along the side of a wall, very dark, a bench or altar in front, and they look like ordinary square blocks or stones, but they are not. Taking off the coating, you would find that they are somewhat metallic and crystal inside or in their appearance. But there is more to simply stacking these one on top of each other. There needs to be some originating power source, which we don't have at this location. Direction.
Thank you. The next location is Maison Carré, the Place de la Maison Carré, 30000, Nimes, France. That's spelled Nimes. Nimes, France. Maison Carré, the Place de la Maison Carré, 30000, Nimes, France. Please locate.
Yes, we have the place.
Thank you. Once again, any device that can levitate stone at this location or no?
We don't see this. It was used more as a cooling station. We have underground water chambers here. Square, almost, you would call it sewers or ductwork, but no device. But here, this would be used as a cooling system here. Not aqueduct, but rather square channels used for cooling water to be brought into the generating area or room. Direction.
Okay, thank you. The next location is Svetla Forum Temples, Midwest of Tunisia, Africa. A well-preserved Roman city in the Midwest of Tunisia. Svetla Forum Temples.
Yes, we have the place.
Thank you. Once again, same question. Do you see any device that can levitate stone that is located anywhere here?
Deep in the city, there appears to be an implement. It would be a round shaft that would glow in the dark. This would appear to be a device that could still be activated. Yes, to the question. It has a green glow or hue to it in dark chambers. Like a glow light, it comes and goes, or it pulses, so to speak. Like a battery running out of electricity, it is intermittent in its appearance or source. But it does seem to be in this deep in the ground, into the chamber beneath the chamber. Yes, we have a 3-tiered level underground, the third level or uppermost level being somewhat open. Then we have an antechamber which must be descended into by a rope or ladder. And then beneath that we have this room, although it is more like a chamber rather than a room. And this device is on the floor. Held in the hand, it would have a radiation, so to speak, and therefore protection must be made, especially through the front part or chest or sensitive area of the body, protecting the organ, so to speak. similar to that that would be a breastplate worn by the Israeli holy men, you'll say. However, to the question, this does seem to be still active and evident here. Direction.
Thank you. To Doug, there seems to be a great deal of mic feedback. Okay, it seems to have disappeared. Okay. Thank you. And above what you just examined, is there any landmark, anything that someone could look for to indicate where to go look?
Two lions sitting in front of the building. One has a broken paw.
The next location would be the Temple of Augustus in Pula, Croatia. The Temple of Augustus in Pula, Croatia.
Yes, we have the place.
Yeah, same question. Any device that can levitate stone exist here or no?
Nothing evident here, just a large statue with a torch in hand that we perceive. Direction.
Thank you. Next one would be the Garni Temple in Kotek, Armenia, spelled K-O-T-A-Y-K. The Garni Temple in Kotek, Armenia.
Yes, we have this place.
Thank you. Same question. Any levitation device exist here or no?
We have some cells or blocks that are glowing. This is in the lower portion under the statue that would be at the entrance. One arm missing, it appears. Rather than a device, it would appear to be some sort of battery or utilized in the device, some sort of power source. These would be round cylinder shapes. They too would glow or would have a reaction to light. They are deep in the ground, but evident. However, would be inconsistent with the device for your purposes, but there is a part or piece here that could be utilized. Seems to have long-term energy, like an illuminating device, you'll see, like a flashlight perhaps. Direction.
Thank you. Now, you said this is deep in the ground. Excavation would probably have to be done to get to it. Is that correct?
Indeed, there was some earthquake here and some rumble and some cave-in occurring here on the side. This appeared to be at the time of Caesar. Yes to the question.
Okay. Could ground-penetrating radar reveal kind of where this is? Would it show a return?
Inconclusive, as we would see the investigation, but there would be an anomaly that would be also curious. Therefore, we would say affirmative, but it would be faint. But we are observing the minds who would do the same. There would be an anomaly, but inconclusive as to what it would be in their opinion. But yes to the question. Direction.
Thank you. Next location, the Dougga capital, spelled D-O-U-G-G-A. The Dougga capital in northern Tunisia. Please locate.
Give us the name again.
The Dougga capital in northern Tunisia.
Yes, we have the place.
Same question. Is any device that can levitate stone present here or no?
All is dark. No to the question.
Okay, thank you. Next location, the Temple of Zeus at Izanoi near Katuya, Turkey. Temple of Zeus at Izanoi, that's spelled Aizanoi, near Katuya, Turkey. The Temple of Zeus. Please locate.
We have this place, yes. All is dark here as well.
Okay, thank you. And lastly, the Temple of Augustus and Livia in the city of Vienna, France. The Temple of Augustus and Livia in the city of Vienna, France.
Give us the temple name again.
The Temple of Augustus and Livia.
We have the place.
Same question?
There is something here. It appeared to be at the foot near the entrance. There is some device that looks like a winged implement, and it would be part of the controlling mechanism, the balancing or steering mechanism. But it looked like a round sphere with wings on top. Does not seem to be illuminated, but when in contact with other sources of energy, it would become illuminated. Call it energy, but it is actually the frequency vibrational effect, and the integrity of the frequency causes the round sphere-like material to illuminate, become warm actually. There is a piece here, but it seems to be a remnant direction.
Okay, what you just mentioned, in order for someone who is looking for the same, where could they look? Is there any landmark, anything specific to look for?
We have a small courtyard. We have a flat stone in the ground in this vicinity. Direction.
Is this device buried then?
Give us the question again.
Is this device buried in the ground?
It appear on the surface or close to the surface. It appear like an ornament. If this is the question, direction.
Yes, so right above this, like any artwork, anything specific to look for?
We have stone walls on three sides. We have a lawn or grass or a green surface. It appear like a small courtyard, although it could be green to moss as well. We are unsure. We have this dark stone with black edges or decaying stone. The stone seems to be well worn, as we see. And here above it we have, to the right, it appeared to be either a staircase or an entranceway, but we can't see this clearly. To the left there is the view of a downward looking valley, you'll see. This appeared to be a place of meditation or used for contemplation, and on occasion execution. And we have a large wall in front with two pillars. These are sandy rouge or pinkish red stones we are looking at. Direction